Hello! Today we're going to do a drawing in the style of Alexander Calder, who is a sculptor, but his sculptures are not still and like sculptures that you're probably used to seeing. They are kinetic sculptures. That means that they move, and mostly the types of sculpting that he did was out of metal or wood, and they were hanging. So they were actually called mobiles. Maybe you've seen or heard of mobiles before. They move around with the air and they balance each other. And Alexander Calder also really was inspired by the primary colors in his artwork. So today we're going to draw a picture using colors and shapes that Calder would use in his mobiles. So for this project, you're going to need a white piece of paper, and you'll need the primary colors, which we learned about before. Those colors are red, yellow, and blue, right? Those three main colors that everything else, all the other colors are made out of. And then a black crayon as well, okay? Now, we have practiced making some organic shapes. You made some organic trees the other week. And so we're going to use those organic shapes again, because that's the types of shapes that Alexander Calder would use in his mobiles, were those organic shapes, those irregular, curvy, different kinds of shapes. So you're just gonna fill your paper with some fun different shapes. We're not gonna scribble. We're just gonna kind of experiment and play around with some different types of lines and shapes. And not only that, we're also going to try some overlapping. That means I'm going to draw another shape here. Maybe this will be kind of like a triangular shape, but this one looks like it's behind this one. Do you see that? I kind of drew it big, but then I didn't go through here. I stopped when this shape came. So it looks like this shape, this crescent shape, is in front of that triangular shape. What else could I do here? Maybe we'll make a curvy Larry the line here. Looks like a snake. I'm just having fun, kind of just experimenting and adding different organic shapes all around here. Okay. I am going to keep doing that until I fill my page. All right, I filled up a lot of space on my paper. So that's one thing we want to do, is use our space, make sure there's not one big area that doesn't have anything in it. And now I'm going to use black and my primary colors to color in different things, different shapes and lines on my picture. We can leave some things white too, but be mindful about what you're leaving black. Don't just, or leaving white, I'm sorry, leaving white. Don't just not color something in because you just don't feel like it. Think about not coloring in something because it makes sense, because maybe like this one right here. I like that spiral. I just made my line a little bit darker, but I'm gonna leave the inside of that white. I'm going through first and coloring a bunch of things black, then I'll switch to my next color and just kind of space the colors out, and you know, not put all my reds in one spot and all my blues in one spot. Just kind of space it out so that we have a good balance of primary colors all over our paper. Okay, I'm gonna keep coloring my abstract art, my organic shapes in. I'm finished coloring using those primary colors of red, yellow, and blue, along with some black, to bring my Alexander Calder picture to life. I used all those organic shapes that I drew. We could just have fun with all those different types of shapes that we want, and then coloring them in different ways. I also, remember, I overlapped, so I have some shape and then another shape that looks like it's behind it. These two, they were kind of half peeking out of it. And what else? Julie just tried to balance my colors, not have colors that are the same touching each other the best that I can, and left some spaces white where I thought that it made sense. When you finish your Alexander Calder drawing with organic shapes and primary colors, post a picture on Seesaw so that I can see it. Have fun, be imaginative, making your abstract art. See you later.